对。
We're back live here, Lexington, Kentucky, for the World Hardcourt Bike Polo Championships. Getting ready to watch our third place match here in Cool Avon Park. One more to go after this.
Indeed. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I hope you're enjoying the show.
And hope wherever you are, if it's early morning, late night, midday, that you're having a good time. Leave us comments. Let us know how it went. It's really been a special thing for everyone here in the bike polo community to be a part of, and I certainly hope it's been enjoyable.
I'm sure a lot of the viewing parties in Europe right now. I suppose it's quite late, so here we go. We got the lineups.
From Bob Ross, Sterling Quinn, Koyo Maeda, Nick McLean, Chris Hammersley, and Julian Aristo.
Okay, in Geneva Alley Cats, we have Manu, Tomas, Clément, and Quentin.
I just want to also note that we will be wrapping up our collection for the online raffle for our Pocket Bourbon Chaser frame. So if you want to make a donation in the next 15 and so minutes, if you get it in before 6:15 p.m. Eastern Time, you still have a chance to get on, win one of these beautiful Pocket Bourbon Chaser frames. I also want to give a special thanks to people who donated to our disaster relief funds. Little Ozarks, Phil Zodiaco, Melody Brocious, Joshua Duggan, and Christopher Senstrom. Combined with cash that we've collected here at our admin table and cash that was collected at Ladies Army, so far we've collected $792, and we can still collect more. So we'll be getting those to people in our community who were affected by hurricanes and earthquakes recently. So there's still time to donate to that as well. If you want to donate, send a note, send money via PayPal to treasurer@nahardcourt.com. Leave a note that says disaster relief. And thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
Now let's get back to our program. I swear, the Australians are the most amazing thing about Worlds for me, because they always have they just come up with songs. They just are the most musical people. So there's the Australian corner, and last year it was behind Call Me Daddy's corner, so we'll see how this lines up. It might end up being the same corner for the next game. I'm expecting the best of heckles, best of songs.
Here we go.
Lining it up.
Whistle,
here's the joust.
On. Manu getting the ball, quick on the joust, quick pass over to Quentin, missing the one-timer.
Lots of time on that. Didn't need to throw it away on a sloppy shot.
Managed to get it back, trying to reset a little bit here. Julian on the ball, pressure.
I think in a third place match, it takes a little bit for both teams to get a little bit of energy back in their lungs. They've been taken out of contention for the main title, and they have to find something to fight for in a third place match.
You know, you're right. I think it's hard mentally for them to. Ooh, nearly got a goal here.
A little jammed up there, traffic jam.
Now, Geneva Alley Cats were able to beat Bob Ross earlier in the day in the group
That's correct.
play.
This is a rematch, and maybe that's the motivation that Bob Ross needs to get through here. That match shaped a lot of our single limb bracket.
Now we got the French with the heckle coming on. They're cheering for Geneva, obviously. Geneva even being Swiss, also a French-speaking country. Manu coming up with the ball. Hard pressure from Hammersley.
Bob Ross double team.
You know, Manu, you got to be really careful. He's got an incredible amount of acceleration and get that ball. He's got a good shot. He's a real playmaker. So Bob Ross needs to stay nice and organized. There we go. Big
and
shot.
that's the. Okay, we'll just, I'm going to keep a count of saves by David Varga with any sort of drop blocks.
Well, add one to that count. That was a great save. Half-court shot from Julian, right on frame. Hammersley.
For no reason, just, I don't know, maybe he's just warming his wrist up here.
He's entertaining the crowd a little bit. He's smiling.
Hammersley's smiling? Oh my gosh. Hammersley, he has dimples as it turns out, and he's real shy about it.
Bob Ross 3 up. Quick pass over to Koyo.
Koyo sneaking through, but no, not enough.
Kicking it back. Hammersley going to scoop it up. Might go around goal here. Manu on pressure. Geneva giving him some space.
Oh, but why? Actually, you know what? I kind of like when Hammersley gets loose. I think when he's a little wound up, he doesn't get to do the magic that he's really good at.
You know, you were asking yourself what they had to find within themselves to motivate the win here, knowing that they're out of contention for the title. Maybe it's just to have some fun here and try to get on the podium. But it might not be as important for each team now.
Yeah.
Might see some loose and fun polo.
Yeah, show me something. Come on, inspire me.
Although I would say on Bob Ross's team, there are certain players that really want to get that revenge from that loss earlier.
Yeah, of course. I mean, winning feels good, but winning with style can kind of help erase a moral blemish from a loss.
Good point. Big rip from Koyo. Manu's there to block it. Koyo gets the ball back.
It's nice that we've had some overcast sky, actually, to kind of help keep things a little bit cool. It's kept the ball a little bit more poppy, shooting nicer. I feel like that's makes for more. Oh, there's two. Oh, no! Might back it off. Back down the one. Back down the one.
The Hulk smash.
Too much top spin on it.
David obviously clearly upset with himself there, thinking, how is it possible? David's a great competitor.
Former world champion himself. Right?
Is that right now?
From ages? No, maybe I'm...
No, but I will say he was a competitor in, I think he was on the national team for Hungary for paddling or something.
Oh, here we go. Let's see it. Large shot, blocks, and it's just too bouncy. Just hard little gerbil to catch.
Anyway, I mean to say he's a seasoned sportsman.
Oh, absolutely.
And a formidable competitor.
He got me at Worlds last year as well.
Here we go. Great pass. So much. That's probably what Geneva needs to do a bit more that they weren't doing in Call Me Daddy game. Those nice forward passes, creating different opportunities. With teams like Bob Ross, you know, you really got to use the forward passing game.
Oh man, it's a ballroom dance going on right now. I think Hammersley's dressing. He's letting his hair down a little bit right now.
Now that it's long, he's letting it down.
No, now that it's long, he's letting it down. Whoa! Power dab.
Oh wow! Julian going for what we call the Koyo.
Yeah.
The old backhander behind the wheel.
And how cool would it be to have a move named after you? As long as it's a good move. I hate to be that guy named Dab.
Yeah, there aren't many of them named after people.
That's the cross crandle. But yeah, the Koyo for sure.
Anyway, here we go. We got Machado bringing it up. Mid-court pressure from Bob Ross, leaving that open lane again.
Who wants it more? Who wants it more? Koyo. Apex predator. Woo!
The assassin.
The assassin. Oh, overdrove his headlights a little bit there.
Hammersley going to take it back, give it some space, try to set something up. I think Bob Ross wants to win with style, make it look good here. Geneva, obviously, fighting for that podium, coming off that fresh loss from Call Me Daddy.
And you know, this isn't pickup, but I will say that first game of pickup I play right after a tournament, I'm always like crazy activated.
Whoa.
Nope. Oh, picked his pocket. There we go.
Koyo smiling about it.
Clement working the crowd here. He's trying to summon some spirit, get a little bit more juice in the crowd.
The French and the Italians have a nice little gallery here, a galley, I should say, of heckling. Here's the replay on that goal. Nice pick. Gets around, messing the mallet up.
Oh, who wants it? His.
Smart play from Clement.
He didn't close his eyes, so it doesn't count.
We got a change on Geneva's alley cat. Geneva alley cats. Vargas out. Thomas, Quentin, and Clement are playing here. Bob Ross yet to change. Oh,
Woof.
moves.
What a shot! What a block!
Big
take
shot.
More of that.
Why not?
Sneaks through.
They'd love to get a 2-goal advantage at this point. Koyo response. Even Clement open court. Hulk smash. As we call in Europe, the raclette.
Raclette. I'm terrible with French words.
Basically means the squeegee.
Really?
Yeah.
When does it start calling it a squeegee?
It's also a food, you know.
Is it a good food or a bad food?
Yeah, it's a good one.
Oh,
So it's a melted cheese dish.
Oh,
from
so the
Alps.
raclette is not a vegan block.
No, not at all. No mistake, these guys come from the Alps as well. So
Yeah. Oh, walks
good
away
number.
with it. Opportunity. Oh!
Beautiful.
Ramped right up off the shaft, mid-net, high
Smiling.
speed.
The speed, precision, great mallet handling, quick shot.
Koyo, probably top 5 one-on-one players. Here we go. Breakaway, 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, goal.
Got it ramped right off the shaft. Perfect shot. And Koyo goes out for young Sterling, yo-yo champ. Also an
Oh my gosh.
incredible player. Ooh.
Sterling's the future. Oh. Pulls it away. Let's just have a million turnovers. Oh. Touches it high, but
Varga taking a shot.
advantage is ended there with a touch.
Okay.
There was a about as clear of a high stick as you can get in this game there.
And for those people watching, you know, it's interesting now to see how Geneva is behaving with Bob Ross. Not at all the same kind of game that we saw with Call Me Daddy here. Obviously a lot more loose, a little opportunistic, less structured. Getting caught up in the corner here. Julian managed to get the ball. Quentin's fighting for it.
Sneaks it through. Oh, there's the third attempt on a.
Oh, great shot.
And there's the third goal there for Bob Ross.
Well, you know, as we were saying earlier, these guys met each other earlier here in the day, in the seeding phase of the final day, and they had a hard time scoring. And here we are now. It seems like they found a solution. They're pulling out the tricks. It's 3-1 now. So Bob Ross putting the goals in. 3-1. Still a lot of game to play.
Oh. Here comes Sterling cycling around.
A little bit of airmail from Tomas Machado for Clement. Couldn't quite get it. Hammersley fighting away.
Walks away with it. Who's
Big rip.
Corner goal. Counts in Portland.
Thomas didn't anticipate that quick drop from Clement. Big switch, miss hit. Again, Hammersley recovering the ball in midfield. Sterling, that deadly backhand off the post.
Threaded it through the 5-hole though, so just slightly needs a little bit of calibration.
Something with the flick of the wrist on the backhand and the yo-yo.
Tripped on a ghost.
Great player.
And Geneva rallying a little bit of speed here.
Tomasz looking for a shooting lane. Wow,
Ooh.
gets it up in the air off the deflection from Sterling.
Clement's mastery of those really tight angles is so impressive. He had a fraction of a second to put any touch on that.
Tomas coming up again. Manu's open on the right. Is he going to find the pass? No, he chooses to backhand it. Hammersley's there.
Surfs out on his front wheel there. Lands gently, gingerly.
A little bit of fight here for the ball. Geneva seems to have it. A lot of pressure,
Kind
though.
of stuck on the boards, trying to break out. Ooh, goes for a nice little bank pass. Little bit deep though.
Bit of a desperate pass for Manu there. Could have paid off. Oh, Julian missing the backhand. Love to watch this guy play. He's been solid from ages.
And it's appropriate to also note that Julian is the inventor of the squad format itself. Trying to rectify the different strengths and weaknesses of the 3v3 and full bench formats.
I tell you, it seems like Geneva has stepped it up a notch.
Creative play there by Tomas. Nice little feint of the shoulder, lifted.
Bringing it within one here, so it's going to be 3-2 Bob Ross.
If you're just tuning in, getting ready for the final, this is the 3rd place match. Here's a replay here. We'll see this shake. Pops
Bouncy
it
ball.
up, pushes it out. Ooh, just can't stop it.
I think they call him the fly swatter. He's got such a quick whip on his arm. That might be Robert, actually, Robert Lau. Shout out to Robert Lau. And all the Germans that couldn't make it, representing great polo in Europe.
Shout out to all our viewers in your watch parties, wherever you're at, your home, in a restaurant, bike shop, bar, community center, wherever you are. And hope you're enjoying our live stream of the World Championship here. Stay tuned as we go through this 3rd place match. Get ready for the final coming up next. Also, if you're just tuning in, we are still collecting money for the disaster relief. Send money to treasurer@nahardcourt.com via PayPal with the note disaster relief, and we'll make sure it gets to our community affected.
I think Bob Ross is trying to turn up the intensity knob here, seeing that Geneva really wants it.
It's more than just turning up the intensity. It's kind of like they're putting spice on the food here. They're just getting a little more flavor. Just a gentle little touch out to Koyo.
Manu's there to block that shot from Koyo. Manages to hold the ball. It looks like Geneva's trying to get out of their own zone. Again to Tomas Machado, the backhand. Not this time.
Ooh, Sterling
Wow.
a little unstable there. Koyo camping in his own crease with the ball.
Scary moment for Bob Ross.
They don't seem shooken.
No, not at all. And Nick McLean, now in Seattle, is a hometown boy. So let's say he
Yeah.
he's
Oh, and
playing
so
on
is, sorry, Hammersley's not a hometown boy. Hammersley's originally from Atlanta, but he
Right.
did the majority of his polo career here in Lexington.
That's something that Hammersley and I have in common.
You from
Both
Georgia
of us.
as well?
I'm from Lexington, but spent some time. My father's in Atlanta. So funny enough, those two bike polo communities, great ones. Nick McLean, big shot. Manu lifting the head up, trying to get organized here. Is he going to drop pass to Tomas? Here we go, Clement running for the forward pass. Not quite on target, stuck in the corner, firing it back down. Oh, Sterling picking up on that one, backhand it. There it is.
This kid's going to break some nets.
Oh, he is infamous for that backhand. He's
Oh
got
my gosh, he's amazing.
Deadly.
And he's all fury on the bike. He's a Cat 1 sacrifice racer. Hard to beat. Let's see him. Got all the speed he needs. Winds up. Chip.
Side net.
Our post.
Okay, we got the Australians clearly supporting Bob Ross here.
in full thunderstruck form. So Geneva using a timeout right now, trying to kind of get their bearings, try to kill Bob Ross's momentum.
Geneva is not afraid to use the timeout. They used it twice last game. It goes to show this is a conventional team. I mean, they really do play a strategic, conventional game. They've got it dialed down. They're a machine that's well-oiled.
Absolutely, and it shows. So much discipline on the Geneva team. I think having good mastery of knowing how to strategically use a timeout is a skill, especially in a situation like this where you're 2 down and you need to kind of catch your breath. You need to kind of ramp down a little bit on the adrenaline, and you need to get your head clear again. Put some air in your lungs, drink some water, not let the other team kind of ride the high of what they've just gone through.
Exactly, trying to reset the psychology of the other team, change the momentum a bit, freeze them. The quarterback freeze.
30 seconds left here on this timeout. Geneva headed back to their bench.
We got Clement, Thomas, and Manu in for Geneva. That's certainly a scoring line. They're 2 down, so I think, oh, I say that, and now Manu's off. And it looks like Vargas coming in. So they're going to try to do this scoring, probably the 2 of them, here, Thomas and Clement.
I'll add that I did see David sink some amazing goals this entire tournament. So people think of him just as this goalie type character, but when he comes out and starts moving, you know, he's not afraid. He's not afraid to apply speed where needed.
Yeah, I don't want to sell him short. He's a great player.
Oh no, he's amazing.
We had the chance to play with him this year with Bernard in a tournament in Bristol. That was fantastic. Shout out to Bristol Bike Polo. Great times.
There we go. Action about to get going again.
Thomas, Sterling on the ball. Thomas, quick pass
beats one,
over.
beats 2. Taking it back to their own territory.
There it is. Not quite on
Just
target.
not there yet.
Sterling pressing hard here. Forcing the pass, and it pays off, or does it? Koyo covering the ball.
Ooh, a little bit of a slash there from Clement, but he walks away with it. Shooting, and he finds the back of the net.
Clement. He wants it.
Just a reminder, we're still here. they didn't want to be forgotten in the partying here. Geneva trying to just give a little shoulder tap there to Bob Ross.
Indeed, Clement playing hard on the ball there, and it pays off. They well done after the timeout here.
Hey, nothing left to save it for after this. Might as well use it all now. Beats one, but can't beat two.
Quick pass out to Tomas Machado, backhander. Clement throwing it back into the corner, but Sterling's there. Koyo setting out for him. Looks like Bob Ross is going to regroup here.
Head to head, beats one.
2-on-1.
Ooh, just a little too deep there. Koyo can't catch up with it.
Bob Ross managed to hold on. Boom, another backhander from Sterling. Dangerous, just a little wide. Geneva recovering. Ball. Tomas Machado again.
That ball is bouncing all around. Kicks it out to the front. Big mistake.
Oh. Fantastic. Nearly full court shot from Julian, bouncing off the shaft of David Varga. Tick for tack.
We just got a batch of people buying in for the Pocket Bourbon Chaser raffle, online raffle for the stream. We're going to extend the last minutes of being able to donate to that till 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So there's still an opportunity right now if you want to buy an online raffle ticket to win one of these beautiful Bourbon Chaser frames made by Pocket. Now's the time to do it.
I think we've got ourselves a game, Elias.
Oh.
Not a goal, but a great shot there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Off of Koyo, I believe.
Yep. Koyo deflected that to the moon.
So ball went out of play, so Geneva will recover it. And I can tell you right now, they look like they have a bit of spark. Well, another rip from Tomas Machado on Koyo.
And, oh.
I heard a whistle.
Everyone's just a little eager.
Okay, so apparently Bob Ross hadn't given the go-ahead, either the gesture or the verbal affirmation that they were ready, so we do have Geneva coming again here. Maybe Tomas will do it again.
Quentin over to Crust.
Julian sitting patiently, forcing a move.
Perhaps too patiently.
Tomas seems to be finding himself coming up the left side quite often. I think they've figured that out.
Oh yeah, Bob Ross definitely likes to push to the boards.
Hard drop pass that was missed by Quentin. Koyo recovers mid-court, looking to, oh, a little bit of a mishandle. Tomas leaves his bike on him. Big shot.
No call there from the ref. Playing on.
Seemed like a little bit of obstruction with the bike there, but not enough to warrant the call.
Oh,
great pass.
Amazing touch there. Can't quite get the angle that he was looking for. Koyo still walks away with it. Deflected by Quentin's bike.
Okay, Koyo's down here. It's a bit of a shuffle here. Julian's coming away with the ball. Backhander stopped by Tomas Machado. David was ready to put down the raclette. And it looks like Geneva's on the offensive phase again.
Hanging out here in the corner. Little conference call. Bob Ross, not particularly in a hurry, trying to use the goal. screening.
Been playing this line for a minute as well, so it'll be interesting to see when they're gonna change here. I'm sure
Absolutely.
Hammersley is ready to get in here. We got all Seattle boys, tried and true, on the court right now.
That's right. Pedigree.
Tomas Machado, an enormous amount of work coming from this man right now. Koyo, counterattack, ripped just off the right post.
Incredible power on that shot.
Loses his mallet, manages to get it back. Bob Ross fighting in the corner for the ball.
He didn't lose his mallet. He just loaned it to the earth for a while.
Tomas again finding himself one-on-one.
One-on-one.
We've seen that a few times now.
Yeah, they're just kind of trading counterattacks for a moment. Definitely a sign that they might be a little bit tired. Amazing block.
What's that count up to, Elias?
That's number 4.
The day Polo gets advanced enough to have some,
Ooh, with the wheel flick, walks away with it, has the rebate.
Some serious statistics. It would be interesting to know how many shots on goal there are for one team or another, and really realize how effective David Varga is. I mean,
oh, absolutely.
4 shots on him, 5 that he's put the freedom block on, 1 which went in. Others could have gone in very easily as well had he not done that. Had he have just had the head of a mallet there.
Absolutely. He's been a player of consequence this entire tournament, arguably shaping much of this final day. Some players are giant killers. Ooh, a little shudder in the fork, but shakes it off.
Quentin can't get it, but recovers the ball. Quick pass in the middle, but couldn't find Manu. Koyo's wheel was there. And Bob Ross regains possession. We'll try to organize here. Little Koyo Sterling tic-tac. Julia trying to find a gap. Manu closing the door.
Sneaks it through. Quentin has way too much speed, though. No way Sterling can get ahead of that. Number 5. That was Wheel.
That was Wheel.
That was Wheel.
He was there, though. Great shot, in any case, by Koyo.
Right, so
what a wind-up. Seems like an effortless wind-up, but the ball really comes off the mallet so quickly.
I'm going to put 3 cents, 3-cent bet. Koyo rips another mid-court high shot before this match is over.
Oh.
Ah! Good clear.
A little bit of a flub on Bob Ross. Quick pass in the middle, not enough juice, and leaves a breakaway opportunity.
Here it comes. Ah, there's the 5th. Oh, and adds a little flourish on the end.
He really tried to wait it out. You saw him. He took his time there. He said, okay, well, I'm going to see if he doesn't bring it right back up, but not in time.
And it's amazing because in the event that I'm able to successfully do that move, I'm there for a fraction of a second. He has the command and balance to be there for a sustained period of time. It's amazing.
Tell you another great person who, a great player with the raclette is Guillaume Maldidier.
Yeah.
Bordeaux bike polo.
There it was! 3 cents, pay up!
Send in your checks.
That's right. Send 3 cents to Elias at, no, I'm just kidding, y'all.
Well, you can send it to Disaster Relief Fund.
You can send, yeah, no. Instead of sending 3 cents to me at the Disaster Relief Fund, send some money to treasurer at NA Hardcourt with a note saying disaster relief. Help out our friends and family here in the community.
All right. Well, there is that shot, and he is a happy person. We've got Hammersley back in as well, so vibes on the team looking up. Geneva calling another timeout.
Yeah, you got two. Use them. Well, we see this shot.
Okay, so
David clearly didn't, I mean, it's not like he did anything wrong. What are you going to do
oh no, well,
with a bullet like that coming at you? Whew. That guy can shoot.
What a great game to watch. Again, you know, here we are, just two totally different styles. It's great to see how they mix together too, because this is a classic European style. I keep saying that, Geneva, because they did set kind of a standard for ages when it was L'Equipe, who had multiple European championships with Manu, notably there, and two other great Swiss guys that aren't here. And then later Iron Ponies in Seattle, great result from Geneva. So they've been around for a long time, and they've really garnered a certain type of play, very professional kind of organized play.
In many ways, we're looking at the products of you know, what is still a young sport, but still an two established institutions of play. Seattle representing a very Cascadian style and sense of flavor, and Geneva bringing an original European flavor to this court.
Thomas Machado, big shot on the stick of Nick McLean.
I don't know, a topspin on it.
Yeah,
a dangerous shot.
Didn't quite get a good stick on it, but dangerous.
Oh!
If David Varga isn't there with the raclette, Clement is. Manu trying to get a transition goal here. Tomas Machado.
Oh, almost stole it from his friend. Kill steal.
Uh-oh.
One-on-one, Koyo. Apex Predator! And he finds it! Koyo did the Koyo!
Koyo did the Koyo. Wow. So that's a crowd pleaser.
Oh,
beautiful.
God. Here we go. Winds up, back shot, through and in. You can't be mad. You can't be mad.
I have a feeling that that's going to be a GIF within a week.
I think it'll be a GIF before we're done with this broadcast.
Amazing.
Unreal.
Nick McLean Koyoing for a save, and things are crumbling in Geneva. These guys are strong in their heads, though. I think they can get things together.
A little high on that shot there. Plenty of pop.
Oh, too bad. Great pass by Tomas.
I'm trying to remember the name. Ooh.
Stay up.
And
he's going to say T-bone. No, it looked pretty clean to me.
Now, what's it called? It's a was it?
Toppling?
No. When you mix tea and lemonade.
Tea and lemonade? Huh?
Yeah, no. It's a drink, like a
Tom Collins?
No. Arnold Palmer. If you saw Arnold Palmer drinking Arnold Palmer, that's like Koyo doing a Koyo. I'm sorry, I'm still locked in that moment.
That was great. It's the meta Koyo, the Koyo.
Oh my gosh.
How much time we have left here?
Let's see.
Under a minute to play. Maybe with the timeout, it could be a little more. I haven't heard the minute call. Ooh.
Oh.
Things are heating up. But, you know, Geneva has. Hammersley trying his own shot at it. There we are.
You got to say this.
Boy.
Bob Ross and Geneva. Bob Ross and Geneva doing the best they can to give an amazing send-off goodbye as a team for this season. Coming out there, giving a great show. Geneva putting a lot of heart out there. One last time on the court for both of these teams.
Well, there is the last American. It's good to see America on the podium here, I have to say, because we're seeing a European final.
Yep.
Bob Ross fighting hard all week, getting a good win in the rounds against Call Me Daddy Koyo, putting in 5 goals. And here he is putting a backhand in, and you know, just showing the caliber of the team it is. Really world championship level. That's why we're here.
Oh, that was a crowd pleaser. And so hopefully those at home really enjoyed that. Had a good time watching this third place match here. Only one left to go.
Yeah. Well, there's only one to play now, and it's good to have that third place match because we can expect that both teams in the finals are ready to go. Yep. Rested up.
Rested and refreshed.
Great.
Once again, that was 6 for Bob Ross.
3 for Geneva. Third.
The 2017 World Hardcourt